Joellen. Good to have you here at business at Ebersole's.
Thank you.
Okay.
Andy?
Hello.
Good to see
you.
So this is a family business, obviously.
It is, very much so.
Tell me about the history of Ebersole.
Well, actually, Joellen, my grandfather started in the business in 1920 in Clayona, a little borough here in Lebanon County. And he continued in the automobile business his entire life. My father was in the automobile business his entire life. And I would be the third generation, and Andy would be one of the members of the fourth generation. So coincidentally, in 2010, we're celebrating our 90th anniversary of doing business in Lebanon County.
Congratulations. Is that
Sure.
a high five?
Oh, you bet.
All right. Wow, that's really exciting. I know I've been here shopping already and gotten a few cars from you.
Yes.
And I always get wonderful service.
Good.
And I love this little room you put on over here where you can sit and you have Wi-Fi and you can make phone calls. It's like a mobile office while your car's getting worked on.
Right.
Very handy.
Well, a couple of years ago, we did do a major renovation to our facility here, and one of our goals was to bring our facilities up to the current society. And time is, of course, very important to everyone. And what we have found is that many times people would hesitate to wait for their car to be serviced, even if it was only 30 minutes or an hour. So what we did is we tried to make it as comfortable. And quite honestly, due to the the widescreen TV and the publications we have there and the workrooms, the free refreshments that we serve, we often have customers that are there working or doing something while their car is being serviced. The service advisor comes to them and says, your car is ready, and they ask the question, must I leave? And absolutely not. So it has really made getting your car serviced hopefully more enjoyable. We do get a lot of compliments on that. We have a lot of people every day that do wait for their cars, when you say, Andy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in here you're selling GM cars, but right next to
And by the way, it's Friday morning at 10:20, and this is what makes our business so great. Such loyal customers as we have here in the customer lounge this morning.
Anybody here want to say come on over to Ebersole? Here you're selling GM cars, but right next door it says Honda. When did you take on Honda?
Well, we actually took on Honda in 1989, and an interesting thing, a lot of interesting things have happened since that time. We took 1989 with Honda, we added it to Pontiac, Buick, and GMC, and at that time we were selling about 2 GM products to 1 Honda product. A lot of things have happened in the industry. Most recently, Pontiac was discontinued, which was one of the brands that we had to offer since 1926. So we were very disappointed to lose that. But however, we now find that our Honda sales are 3 new Hondas to 1 GM product. That's how the industry has changed.
I've heard Honda's the most popular selling vehicle in America right now.
It is correct. The Honda Accord is America's best-selling passenger car, which is rather surprising to some people.
Wow, that is amazing.
Right.
Around here, Tell me about the used car business, Andy.
Of course, a big part of our business has been the used car business in a variety of ways. We have certified pre-owned, which would include Honda certified and GM. And what makes those cars special is the process they go through before we put them on our lot. And it really adds some value to those cars in a couple ways. They get a longer warranty, so you have protection, and you have less maintenance costs because we do a lot of that maintenance work before we actually put them on the lot. Then we do offer value price cars as well, which come in as trade-ins that are more affordable for customers, and then they can bring them back to us for maintenance, or just take them to their own technicians, as well as we sell as-is cars, which get you in the range of, say, that $5,000 car and less. So that's how we've adapted over the years to what people expect in a used vehicle.
That's very interesting. Well, I understand, in fact, I've used your services. You also service the cars here and do oil changes and all that kind of thing. Tell me about how your men get trained, qualified, whatever.
Well, no matter what we do, Joellen, service is really at the heartbeat of everything. And in fact, one of the things we say about our business is it's a company that has been built on service. We obviously sell a lot of products and that's important. But servicing the product is probably more important, I think, to most people. You can buy a vehicle or whatever it might be anywhere, but you can't always get the service. So we try to have as good a service as we possibly can. To answer your question, our technicians are trained at the American Honda Training Center. We also have GM training. Many of our technicians are fellows that have gone through a 2-year college accredited program, and that's been something that's developed over the years. So it's all factory training. A lot of training is also done online, and how that's done is that they do it via computer with in test cases of certain situations. Both of our manufacturers give us a tremendous amount of support in technical support, meaning that we have the ability to talk directly to the engineers that actually design the systems on the car. And really, to be honest with you, Joel, our cars are so much better than they've ever been. I mean, you would expect me to say that, but I'm going to tell you, the quality of the cars are terrific. And proof to that is our warranty sales, our warranty repairs are now 1/4 of what they were, say, 7 or 8 years ago. We haven't seen the ups and downs, which is a reflection also on this region, is that we haven't seen the downturn that many people are talking about and are experiencing in other parts of the country, even other parts of the state. So our community has been very loyal to us too. Being in business all these years, we try to give them good and fair treatment at fair prices. And I think a lot of people appreciate that, and that's what brings them back. Sometimes we use other things. We say that we're the no gimmick dealer, and I think sometimes people are entrapped by gimmicks, but ultimately they do sometimes want to come back to what they feel that they can depend on. And I think our longevity and everything we do, we realize we want to continue doing that. So we're always looking for ways that we can maintain the trust. At any rate, I have a son that has an interest in power equipment, so we opened a power equipment, outdoor power equipment dealership, and he managed.
Can you see it from there?
Uh-huh.
You to sign this one here. Okay, I'll check with Paul
So how long
when he
have
gets
you
back
been
here,
here
and
with
maybe
this
we can
particular part of the business?
still make it
We
today.
actually opened
and if
the
not,
power
then
center
we get other days we're not
in
supposed to
March
say.
last year. We were basically ended.
Jordan manages the Power Center and Vespa Lebanon. Vespa Lebanon, we've brought Italian motor scooters to Lebanon.
I know all about them. I've got one.
You own one, so and people watch for you. I know on the streets.
Blazer, you have one there.
I really like the blue one, but I would have had to spend a lot more money to get this. That's why I got the Piaggio. All right. Do I look good on the blue? It matches.
Yes, it does.
$4 a gallon. It was, a buying mayhem for things like motor scooters. So we're prepared for that. But besides that, it does give us the opportunity for people that want to be green. They want to be good to the environment. They want to save fuel for somebody else. And quite honestly, come on, Joel, it's just a lot of fun too.
It is fun.
So it's a lot of fun to ride the scooter, and you're doing all these other good things at the same time. So I always say there is an unlimited opportunity for business in any community like Lebanon. What you need to do is you just need to have some basics to stick to. That is, be dependable, do what you're going to say, follow details, and be fair and honest. And you will have unlimited business opportunities forever, really.
Good advice.